room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides to the back. He's dropped.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The lone back's got it. Nowhere to go.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Moving out to the right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right side, it's Webb. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. That's why you never assume the first guy's going to make the tackle, and you have to keep running to the football.
Man, it's something you highlight every single week in defensive meetings. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Don't assume somebody's going to make it. Take the correct angle. Nice job. First guy misses. Second guy gets him on the ground, forces the 4th down, throws that fist up in the air.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, that is exactly what you like to see. Early in the football game, be who you are. Be aggressive. You say you want to take some chances, go for it on 4th down, set the tone, run the...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Using his legs, it's Jackson. There he goes. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Julian with the play fake. Rushes on. Unloads in the nick of time.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Straight ahead, it's Jackson. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and 10. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. 4th down, say it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Fires downfield. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
2nd and long here. Quick give. It's Jackson. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
From the gun on 3rd down, say it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
The give is to Williams. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Out wide right, it's Webb.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
In the red area, it's Smith. Maybe some room here. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had 0 answers.
And the Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Play fake, Julian Sayed. Moves to his right. Slings it downfield. Right side, it's Smith. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He'll throw it. They're working that left side. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Sayin to throw. Stepping to the right. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the 2-point conversion.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Caught, it's Webb. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Coleman Williams.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. To the air, it's Washington. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Keeps it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. The Terps will use their last timeout. They can't stop it again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw on 1st. Still looking to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll be run out of bounds at the 13.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the number 17 team, the Houston Cougars.
Can we get the trainers over to the coach right now? He's got his punt team out there, and it's not 4th down.
And it's Kansas State able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. On first down from their own 22. From the gun, it's Jackson. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. The Buckeyes are flying down the field. Hits inside. It's Jackson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in.
Snags it, and there's running room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Still looking. Lets it go to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. He splits the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. Slips through the line. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Zayn escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. They'll go play action with Zayn. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Zayn from the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Making the adjustment. Here's Julian Zayn to throw. On the move. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Dropping back, it's Zayn. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Again, it's Zayn. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this offense put together a pretty good drive, man, but man, did they stall out. 3 straight incompletions, trying to find something that would work, but this defense, they stood up after giving up some yards and really finished this drive well.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
This guy was clutch. 4th down. I watched that live. I saw him put one hand up. I thought there was no way he was coming down with that. That was going to be incomplete and a turnover on downs. He proved me wrong. That is a highlight-type play that I think we're going to be looking back on often this season.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Left side is Webb. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
You know what's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The craziest thing about college football week in and week out is just the momentum shifts. And when it shifts, it's just hard to stop it. And this offense, man, they haven't found any rhythm in this 2nd half. And if they're going to get out of here with a win, I think they got to put a drive together and put some points on the board.
Just feeds the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Got to make the play on 4th. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's down immediately, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield behind the
punt, and he's got headed to the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
Yeah, and this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Trying to power it in. He's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Maryland! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. The snap sets up the throw. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. On the return, it's Parker. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Throwing, say it. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Let one fly down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Fourth down, say it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one. And you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down.